What's up, friend? Hector here from 𝗙𝗏𝑺.com with this week's technique of the week. So over the course of the next couple of episodes, we're going to be covering a three-part mini series, mini course, where I'm going to be breaking down how to peak your military press. So sometimes it happens where we get caught up in several different training programs. Maybe we're training to, improve our press, but then we're also going through this program, and maybe we're also working on a pull-up, or we got several things going on. So for one, I want to address that. One, if you're on multiple training programs, you're on no training program. Okay? We need to get laser focused on something. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do a couple of programs at one time, especially if it encompasses one particular goal. But if you're training for, let's say, a powerlifting event, then yeah, you've got to do bench, squat, and deadlift. Okay, maybe you're in the strong first community, and maybe you're looking to you got to do a level 2, and you got to improve your military press. Maybe you need to work on a one-arm push-up kind of thing. But we don't want to be working on a one-arm push-up, working on improving our military press, trying to train for the TSC, which is now snatching and deadlifting and pull-up. So you can see how that can start to overload the system, and there's just too many moving pieces. But if you're in the middle of a training program, okay, or maybe you're in the middle of a certain cycle that has a couple of exercises, but yet you want to maintain or even peak your press without having to program it in, without having to do any additional work on top of what you're already doing, I'm going to show you how to do exactly that. So let's say you're training, you're really dialing in a one-arm push-up, okay, and let's say you're training your deadlift and what else here? Your pull-up. Okay, so deadlift, pull-up, and push-up, that's your primary. Okay, so you've got to pull, you've got to push, and you've got two pulls actually with the deadlift and the pull-up. Okay, and then your push, you're centering around that on your one-arm push-up. So to keep your strict press dialed in and to be able to peak it, you don't have to necessarily train it 100%. You don't have to design a whole training program to do that. There's just a few little tweaks that we're going to focus on to kind of keep that up to speed and make sure that you don't lose your press pretty much. Because the one-arm push-up, training that one-arm push-up should actually regain your press by itself. That's one of the things that I think many people overlook, is the power and the efficiency of the one-arm push-up. That thing, will build your one-arm military press. It's going to set the foundation for pressing. Okay, so with all that said, today's lesson, today's episode, okay, what we're going to be focusing on is speed. Okay, so speed is power. Speed is a crucial component to improving your force production, improving your total body strength, the whole thing. It all comes together. Strength, power, speed, it's all tied together. Obviously, strength is the foundation. From there, you can work on building speed, power, that whole thing. Now that we've got that under wraps, we've already worked on getting stronger. We're working on getting stronger with our one-arm push-up, but we want to maintain our press. We're going to focus on speed pressing. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take a bell that is roughly, let's say your 1 rep maximum bell. So let's say that's like for me, a 1RM bell is I pressed a 48 kilo a couple days ago. Both sides, there's still plenty of juice. I probably could have maybe pressed it one more time on my right, not so much on my left. But there's definitely another press in there. So it's just a 1RM both sides. You're going to take a bell that's roughly about 60% of your maximum. So for me, that's going to be a 28 kilogram bell. And what you're going to do is you're going to focus on pressing the bell as fast as you can. So you're going to be focusing on pure speed from the bottom. Okay? You're not going to rest in the rack position for this. We're looking for pure speed, pure power. So I'm going to give you an example of that. So you're going to grab your bell that's roughly about 60% of your 1 rep press maximum. Okay, from here, you're just going to let it rip, and we're going to shoot for sets of 5. I think that was 4. 5. Okay. Let me take my watch off. Now we're going to do the other side. 5 on the other side. So you'll rest as much as you need. And then we got the other side. Okay, 5 presses per side. You don't want to turn this into a workout. This is actually going to be like almost like grease the groove, kind of. So let's say you're training your deadlift or you're training your pull-up. Have your 60% rep maximum bell nearby. After a few sets of deadlift, after a set of pull-up, grab your 60% bell, clean it, and you're going to pump out 5 presses, put it down, shake it out, 5 presses on the other side. The goal is to press the bell as fast as you can, okay? Press the bell as fast as you can. So you're going to be using a lot more effort. So the intensity is going to be up from an effort standpoint and not intensity as far as an external load. 2 different things. There's different ways to gauge intensity, okay? So you can increase the intensity by using more effort, okay? More speed, more power. So as a byproduct of this, you're actually going to build a bigger base to improve your endurance, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you today. That's today's episode, okay? Speed pressing with about 60% of your 1 rep maximum. You can do this on days in between your training. So if you're training Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of thing, set a timer for, let's say, like 20 minutes, and you're going to clean the bell up, and you're going to be doing sets of 5 on each side for no more than 20 minutes, okay? Don't turn it into a workout to where you're just like reducing your rest periods and you're focusing a lot on density. We don't want that. Remember, we're just trying to maintain the strength that we have and focus on pure speed. So let's say in the 20 minutes, let's say you did 1 set of 5 and 5, like every 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, or every 5 minutes. Okay, again, the goal is pure speed and power focus. All right, if you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know how it goes. So that's it for today. 𝗵𝗲𝘁𝗁𝗃.com with this week's technique of the week. We're going to be, like I said, we're going to be focusing on a 3-part series on how to peak your military press when you're going through a couple of other different programs. Okay, so thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you on the next episode.